All right, I am itching to get in and do that nice little storefront, but before we do that, we should probably put our stairway in. So let's go to our main floor here and zoom into this area. We're just going to have an L-shaped stair, and we'll have a hole cut in the second floor. So we go up to the top to draw our stair. We go home, we start our stair tool. First thing we want to make sure is we're on the right level. Now, when we pick on our stair types here, by default, I believe it's set to the 711 stair type, which is, 7 max, 7 rise, but it's more of a wood framed traditional stair. And we're going to change this to say a monolithic stair, which is more like a concrete stair. And what happens when you do that is if you go into edit type, okay, concrete stairs, when you go here to treads and risers and stuff, is they begin with the riser, but they don't end with the riser. They end with just a kind of a tread. You'll see how that goes. And that's why when we click on here, it says it starts with actually -1. It needs a total of 18. So really it needs 19 because it needs 18 plus the -1, and that's because we're not ending with the riser. This is something new and kind of confused me at first, actually. So having said that, we can set our width of our stair in here to be, say, 4 feet, and then click out. So these are the instance properties of the stair, where it's going from and to. For instance, it's starting at the main floor, going up to the second floor. Offset of 0 on the bottom, offset of 0 on the top. So your stairs are just like walls and everything else. They have a bottom and a top and an offset. Okay, we have some graphics options here. We have the width of the stair, etc. Actual tread depth is 11. If you click on the type properties of this monolithic stair, you'll see inside of here it has construction information, graphics, okay, text size and stuff, materials, what the tread is made of, what the riser is made of, the monolithic material, which is going to be a concrete poured stair. Okay, look, treads, maximum tread depth, tread thickness. Okay, it's a concrete stair, so it doesn't have a thickness. Nosing length, nosing profile. Okay, riser information, maximum riser height. Begin with the riser, yes. End with the riser, no. Okay, riser type is slanted, so these have different options. We can have straight or none. Okay, riser to tread connection. Okay, stringer information, not a lot of stringer information for a monolithic stair, but if we were set to be this type of stair, we'd see different properties. Okay, stringer, middle stringer, outside stringer, stringer right and left, thicknesses and all that stuff. Okay, so there's more options when you go with the traditional framed stair as opposed to a concrete stair. You'll see different. Okay, so these are the type properties. Anything you change here will change all the stairs of this type. You can also duplicate it, rename it, and then change your properties just like our windows and our doors. So we hit OK after our investigation. Our instance properties are here. Now what we want to do is form the line work of the stairs. And how we do this is a good way to do it is if you hover over here, you'll see a little flyout. If you use the run option, okay, this is the close and finish, or exit and finish, you're in sketch mode here. If you form the stair by doing a run, basically what you do is you pick the points 1, 2, 3, 4, and it will form that stair. It'll form the green lines and the black lines. The green lines are the boundary lines. The black lines, okay, are the riser lines. And I'm just trying to move over here a little bit. Okay, so if you form the stair by using a run, then all you do is pick the points. Pick, 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 pick. Okay, these two here work together, boundary and riser. Boundary doesn't work without riser. Riser doesn't work without boundary. Run is both put together. It's a simplified form, but you have to make it pretty square. You can make some really different shapes by using the boundary and the riser. Okay, the boundary is the green line. So if you look at that tooltip flyout, the green lines, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green lines and 1 arc. Okay, notice that the bottom riser is not a boundary line. The green lines really are the stringers, the edges. Okay. Then you have the riser lines, which are the black lines, which are where, each riser is. And then the blue line that goes up the middle is really just the control points or midpoints of the stair. So we're going to use this one right here, which is just picking points. We're going to draw the stair kind of out in the middle of nowhere here and then move it into place after the fact. So watch. We pick a point and we start to draw. Look what it's doing the counting. 5, 7, 8 made, 11 remaining, 9. So it's counting down. It's trying to hit this 18, or in fact, it's trying to hit 19, which is 18 plus minus 1. So we go up to here and we say, yeah, that's 11. That's 10 risers. Good. Pick. That's the first run of stairs. Now I'm going to hover over here somewhere and pick about right there and then go up here. And then I can go beyond. If I stop short, it's going to say, see, it says how many remaining. So I want to go at least past it and then pick. Okay? Escape, escape. Now, I can take this if I want, and I can nudge this. Notice there's a split between these two green lines. And I can make this a little bigger if I want. It's up to me. Okay? Nudging it down. Okay? And then before I close off here, I want to look at the railing type. Okay? By default, if I go in here, default means the last railing that was used in this project. That's the type of railing it's going to put in there. Okay, we can change it to be a different railing type if we want. We can go with a handrail. Let's go handrail, pipe rail. Okay, hit OK. Now, notice these lines aren't touching here. I'm going to pull these over, but technically they actually don't have to. It's kind of a funny thing. It's one of those few times. I do it just because I can't stand to see them hanging there, but for the most part, you actually don't have to make these touch. Okay? And it's put the spacing based on the type inside of here by my tread, maximum, tread depth, etc. Okay? And then from there, I can say, okay, finish. Boom. Puts a stair in, click out. There's my stair. And it also put the railing. Now, don't pick the railing. You see there's a railing, and a stair. Pick the stair itself. Use your arrow key. Okay? And then use your shift arrow key. And nudge that into place. Okay. Now let's have a look at our cross sections. Click, click. Looks good. Okay. SD on the keyboard if you want to see it shaded. HL for hidden line. Okay. Go to my second section. There it is up there. Looks perfect. Okay. Let's go up to our second floor. We've got a little bit of time. And let's cut our opening in there. So watch how we do this. We need to edit the footprint of the floor and cut a hole in it. Okay. So how are we going to select that floor? Let's pick over the inside edge and go tab. Read the status bar on the bottom left here. Tab, tab. Do I see floor in there anywhere? Can't get floor. Okay, let's go to the 3D view. I need to select that floor. Hover, tab, chain, tab, 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 tab. Still can't get it. Okay, back to my second floor. Watch what I'm going to do. Double click on this section. I know for sure I can see it in there. Okay, grab that floor and say edit boundary. Boom. It's going to force me to change to a perpendicular view. I'll go to my second floor. Now I'm editing the footprint of that floor and I'm on the second floor. So all I need to do now is use my pick and say pick this and pick. This doesn't have to be here. Okay. Now the question is, my floor going to go and stop here or go around? I'm actually going to pick the inside face of this. Pick the inside face of that. Okay. And then I'm going to use my trim. I'm going to trim this guy and this guy. This guy and this guy. So really just creating a hole in that floor. So there's a big escape, big rectangle. If I go hover, tab, click. Okay, there's my opening. And again, this doesn't have to be here. There's lots of headroom. I could probably pull this back, but I want to do it just for the aesthetics of it. Now look, I can't get it back on there, so what I'm going to do is pull it off and say align to here, this guy. I don't want to lock it. I'll leave it just like that. Escape, escape, finish. Do I want the walls below to attach? No. Always answer no to that or it'll get you in trouble. and then it highlights itself and I hit escape to click out. Now back to my 3D view, pick on my roof, hide it for the time being, hide the element. Okay, there's my stairway coming up. Okay, and let's go back to my second floor and let's quickly add in a little railing here. Let's go right with my stairs, railing. We'll pick that same handrail pipe. Guardrail, we'll go guardrail pipe. Pick over here, here, all the way down to there. It has to be a straight segment. You can't break up the segment. You have to, they have to be end to end. It can be an open or closed polygon. Okay, notice I'm on top of second, offset of 0, so it's right on the second floor. Hit finish, click out, go back to my 3D view, shift middle mouse button. Okay, and there's my stairway with my nice railing.